I was in the beautiful Maldives recently and I discovered a few interesting dishes, and this is one of them. This is a beautiful pickled rice with marinated duck skewers. Now, before I get onto the rice is really easy to follow. I'm going to marinate this duck. Now, I'm going to make a marinade with 3 ingredients, or 4 ingredients, including the oil. To start with, 2 big fat cloves of garlic, and I'm just going to mince them into a bowl. I'm just going to marinate the duck for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then the second clove, see how fine that is? Now I'm just going to scrape that into a bowl along with some clove, so clove powder, and some cinnamon powder. 2 flavours that always remind me of Christmas, but also these are 2 spices that go very well with duck. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt, so a pinch of salt to season the duck, and also some vegetable oil, and that's all I'm adding to this. Now I'm just going to give this a really quick stir just to combine it all. Okay, I'm using duck breasts for this, and I'm going to leave the skin on. I love the flavour of the skin. I like how it goes crispy in the pan. So 2 duck breasts, and I'm just going to trim off the fat over here just to tidy it up a little bit. And 2 duck breasts is plenty for 4 people. You only need half a duck breast because it is so rich. I'm going to cut the duck breast straight down the centre, and then I'm just going to cut the duck into even portions, so nice big cubes. Just like that. That's what we're looking for. So I'll do that with the other duck breast. Okay, into the marinade. So in with the duck, and then with a spoon, give it a really good mix. Okay, now I'm just going to leave this to sit. While that's marinating, let's get onto this really interesting rice that I learned how to cook. So into a pot, just like this one, I'm going to add some oil. Again, some vegetable oil, a low-scented oil for this, because I want to really taste all the spices that I'm adding. So I'll start with some whole spices, a few cinnamon sticks. I like to use 2 cinnamon sticks because, again, I really want to carry the cinnamon flavour from the duck to the rice here. Also some cloves, so 3 whole cloves for this. And I'm going to add some mustard seeds. Now, you know that this is ready to go for the next stage when these mustard seeds start to pop. So I'm just going to turn the heat up, and I'll toast these spices first. Now, once these mustard seeds start to pop, and they've already started to pop, I can add the next spice. So the turmeric can go in now, and I leave that to the end because it is a powder. I'll just get a spoon over here and just give that a really quick mix. Now I'm going to add the rice. Now I've got 3 cups of basmati rice here that I've washed. I like to wash it just to get a lot of the starch out. And then I'm just going to coat it in that aromatic oil. And once most of the grains of rice have started to change colour, now we can start adding the rest of the ingredients. So this is when you add the mango pickles. These are Indian mango pickles. You can get them from all good Indian stores or Asian stores, and 3 teaspoons is plenty to really flavour this rice. Now give this a really good mix. Okay, now we need to add some liquid to this. So some water, 2 cups of water. And that'll come to the boil straight away. I'll also add some salt and a little bit of coconut milk. So about 3 tablespoons of coconut milk go in. I'll give this a stir, and now the lid can go on, and I'm going to allow this to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes on a really low heat. Now let's get back to the duck here. So all I'm going to do now is skewer these on the skewers. I start with the skin facing outwards, and then I get a little bit of Spanish onion, and I'll thread that on next and repeat the process. Now my rice is almost cooked. You can see there that's light and fluffy. And now we can start cooking the duck. Now a hot grill pan just like this, and then the kebabs can go straight on. Nice sizzle. You can also do this on the barbecue if you like. Now these are going to cook for about 6 to 8 minutes, and I'm going to constantly turn them as they cook so they cook nice and evenly. This duck is looking fantastic, and the rice is ready too. So let's start. Oh, look at that colour, how much that turmeric has stained the rice. And just with a big spoon, I'm going to generously serve this in a bowl. And just for decoration, I'm going to add that cinnamon stick. And I've got a little bit of Greek yogurt here, a few big spoonfuls onto the plate. And I'm just going to spread that out just a little bit. And now for our duck skewers. And I'll place a second kebab on top. I've got some coriander here, not just to look good, I think the taste goes so well together. Duck kebabs with a really beautiful Maldivian influence here. This could definitely be a midweek dinner using some duck.